Hello, everybody. Oh, wait, I'm going to start doing this. That's a 12. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Let's go post this on the website. Website is mammothgardens.com. Once you get there, click on the harmonica girl, and everything in your life will get better. Um, she will escort you into our place where we keep all of the sheet music and the videos to teach you, so you'll learn how to play. And today, our plan, let me see once this opens up, is to play Ode to Joy, Buffalo Gals, and House of the Rising Sun. So we have three um, world class pieces of music. Buffalo Gals has been around for a long time, and House of the Rising Sun has been around for even longer than that. And Ode to Joy is also. So we got three oldies that we're playing today, um, and all good. Also, we work on a little bit of music theory from time to time, so that those people who want to learn how to do um, the actual sheet music, we work on that. I also tweet this, so at mammothgardens.com. And I don't know why we tweet it, but we do. And we're on harmonica class number 79, which is basically identical to harmonica class number 1. And that's it. So that's what I know about Twitter. I know everybody's in trouble for Twitter. That's all I know. You tweet and then you're in trouble. Let's see what else is going on. That's weird. That's weird. I don't think that's true. You ever get anything in your inbox and on your email inbox, and you're like, I don't think that that's true, and then you're just like, I don't know, I'll just delete it. All right, so there's that. There's that. Let's see who's coming in today. Sandy's the only one who's admitted to being here so far. Good to see you this morning, Sandy. Oh, there's Vic. We play during the week. We keep the class a little bit shorter so that I can sneak out and grab a bite of lunch. And so we will be playing. We play we play two diatonic songs plus a warm up, and then we play a warm up plus one chromatic song. And what's been happening so far since August is I've been placing a huge emphasis on diatonic because they're cheap and everybody has one in their drawer somewhere. You just go fish around in your junk drawer, and all of a sudden there's a harmonic in there for some reason. Uh, and so we've been putting a lot of emphasis in this. Well, that's going to be changing now because we've got 30 some songs on diatonic, and we'll be continuing to build now more steadfastly the chromatic section, because we did find a pretty inexpensive chromatic harmonica in the 1040s that are available on Amazon for like 35-40 bucks. And so we've been doing a lot more work with chromatic. I initially thought, gosh, these are so expensive, there's no point in talking about them, nobody's going to buy one. But then it turned out that we found some cheap ones and they're pretty good, and everybody's been buying them. So if you don't own a chromatic, give yourself some thought to picking one up. I own 3 or 4 of them that still work, and I love them. I think they're great. So those of you guys that are in the Denver area, we're going to be talking about a harmonica marching band, and we may never march anywhere important, but it'll be fun to try. And so as as once we're able to meet again, we'll be talking about how to successfully pull something like that off. It would be hilarious, right? And then with the harmonic and marching band, we of course would want everybody to have chromatic so we can play more interesting tunes. Not necessarily more interesting, but more complex. Let's see who made. Oh, Don made it in. Don's a local, sorta. He lives up the street a ways, and lives up the same street a little bit further, and Marianne lives down the same street the other direction. So yeah, we're all in this neighborhood. Diane, Where was the fire last night? So last night I was broadcasting for the ukulele group, and there was this terrible smoke smell in the building. We never did find out where that smoke was coming from. I talked to the guy who lives below me on the other part of it, and he thinks that it was a fire outside of the building, but of course it would have had to have been huge. We couldn't smell it on any other the other floors, and I talked to everybody who lives either one floor or two floors down right below me, and nobody had anything going on. So we don't know where it was. And finally, after about an hour and a half after the broadcast yesterday, it finally started dissipating. But yeah, we never could find the source of the fire, which is crazy. So I don't know. What are you gonna do? Melissa's in. She's from Boulder. That's up that street. That's a different street. She's just up. Uh, Pauline is in from Northern California. That's that street. She's just down that street. So we're all in the neighborhood, right? Today, let's play "Ode to Joy." This is one of my favorites in the entire songbook. Readily playable, sounds good on a harmonica. You get to be playing Beethoven, which is very exciting, and makes you feel fancy. Okay, so we'll warm up with "Ode to Joy" today, and remember, on Mondays, I do a little bit of a beginning harmonica lesson to get you up and running. If you are ever here and you're new to harmonica and you're like, what the heck's going on? Please feel free to toss over questions, comments, or concerns into that chat box. Most of you guys have been around a while, so we don't need to go through it all of the time, but it's a good idea as a once a week reminder of what you're doing. I think the important part is to make sure you're breathing from your belly. If you're breathing from your, lower here, using your full lungs, you're just going to have higher quality air coming out, which means higher quality tone on your harmonica. All right, Ode to Joy. Let's give it a try. Below 5, we have a good morning, Connie. 4-beat count in, and we play it twice through. Remember, on the second time through, you skip measure 16. That's a first repeat, and you play 17, the second repeat. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. That probably doesn't need to be a whole note, does it? Probably a half note would be fine there. All right. Ode to Joy, a little Beethoven to start your day. Welcome in, Evelyn. Good to see you. And I think Evelyn played hooky from the previous class. Um, uh, there we go. ode to joy. All right, let's go play our warm up scales. And again, the purpose of the scales is partly just get you comfy with playing scales, but also musicians typically work on scales. So we toss them in for harmonica because we figure it's good for you. And those of you guys that are eventually going to want to write music for the harmonica or be able to read standard notation, getting to know those notes instead of just a tablature is a useful tool to have. It'll make you a smarter person. Okay, let's play the C scale 2 times through, and the last note on it is a half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very pretty. And then go down to your A minor scale. It's a draw 6 to get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice. Nice. All right. Our diatonic song of the day today is Buffalo Gals. Let's go grab that. Buffalo Gals. Now, what I understand of this song was that it was a uh, minstrel type song where they would go from town to town giving these goofy shows that they did. And probably a little bit shocking shows by modern sensibilities, but that's what was done. And they would change the name of the town. So it would be if they pulled into Denver, they'd play Denver Gals, and if they pulled into Chattanooga, it would be the Chattanooga Gals. And so you can pick whatever town you want it to be from. Very cute little song. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a pretty little gal I chanced to meet. Oh, she was fair to see. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? And then you repeat 4 times. Each time he's getting a little bit braver, or the narrator, I don't know if it's a he, getting a little bit braver to dance with a gal with a hole in her stocking. And so, all 4 times. And by the end, it's really cute. And they add in extra syllables the further you go along. So if you look at measure 5, for example, I put the extra syllables, I put some of them in a parentheses. So if it matches with the syllables, you should blow them. And if it doesn't, you shouldn't. So the first time through, hey, pretty little gal I chance to meet. Pretty little. So there's four syllables there. So you should blow 4 times. Dun 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 dun. But the second time you come through, her feet took up. So then you would not necessarily blow everything in the parentheses. And so I didn't do it consistently, probably through the whole thing. Maybe I did. but just be reading through the lyrics while you're looking at your tablature to map it match up with the lyrics. And if you don't know the song, then just do the plain old tablature as best you can. It'll be fine, but it's just a higher level of attentiveness if you get the correct syllables done. Song does not go up super high. It's definitely right in the middle of our harmonica, which means we should be able to pull it off pretty well. And I don't want to do all 4 times. Let's do 3 times through. Let's do 1, 2. It's only 16 measures long, so let's do it 3 times through. And then on the third time through, don't play 16. Obviously, jump over to 17 and finish it out. And let me see, I didn't quite line up my line there. And then, so 3 times through today on this one. The other thing I was going to mention is I was like grasping for like, what else was I going to say? This song you might know from It's a Wonderful Life at Christmas time, the black and white show that they show every single year. And this is the moment he's walking back from, remember, they all end up in the pool and when they go to the sock hop. And then on the way home, he's walking home with his girlfriend. He's about to leave for Europe on his world travels. She's singing a song. They're having a great time. Great moment in his life. And then that's when his cousin shows up and it says his dad has died. And so then all of a sudden his life completely changes and turns into what he thinks is a misery. And it turns out the moral of the story is it's been awesome. So that's the song we're dealing with. Kat says, hey, just listening today, trying to get geared up and get back to school this Thursday. Oh, Kat's got to go back to work. We prefer it when Kat doesn't work. And Marcia says, had to jump over out of History of Rock and Roll Zoom class. Oh, that might be a fun class to take, right? Are they talking about playing harmonica over there? There's a little harmonic in rock and roll, not that much. It tends to be a folk instrument. All right, here we go. Buffalo Gals, 3 times through. 3-beat count-in, blow 6. 1, 2, 3. we go. Again, that's one that you probably sing through a few times to get to know the lyrics a little bit better. And then it makes a little bit more sense because there's plenty of places where you're going to have to be blowing extra notes that aren't necessarily written down. And the lyrics take control of that there. It's always the same note repeated over and over. Hole in her stocking and her heel kept a knocking and her toes kept a rocking and so it's always the same note repeated, and kind of fun to see if you can get it as close to the lyrics as possible. All right, Buffalo Gals, that's our diatonic song for the week, for the day. Then let's go grab our chromatics. We have a new idea hit this week. We have the warm-up scales, which we posted yesterday, or whatever day it is today. Today's Tuesday, so we posted it Monday, and we're now going to be blowing a double octave scale, go all the way up to number 8, and then come back down, and then we're going to push the button down, and we're going to go back up and come back down. So the first time through, we're playing in the C scale, and then the second time through, we're playing in the C sharp scale, and it's exactly the same scale in terms of draws and blows. It's just that by holding down the button, all of a sudden, instead of no sharps or flats, you have 7 sharps, and much more complex key, much more unlikely key. If you're playing piano, you probably never play on C sharp until you're, college level or above. Serious pianists might play in C sharp, but mere mortals, we don't ever play in C sharp. And so on a harmonica, all you got to do is press the button in, you can play in C sharp. All right, Marianne's in with Buffalo Gals. That's exciting. She's supportive of Buffalo Gals. I love that song. It's in every single book from what I don't remember what year it is, but those old books. It was super popular for a while, and it's kind of fun to kind of bring it back a little bit. Nobody writes songs like that anymore, which is sad. All right, play the C scale, then play the C sharp scale. Here we go, not fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's fun. You never get to play in C sharp. Never, never, never. Here we are doing a whole scale of it. That's awesome. All right. And then one of the more popular songs is House of the Rising Sun on harmonica. Now, normally this is played on a diatonic harmonica, but there's one note in this song that's not on that harmonica, and so you have to bend it. And then hence comes the existence of blues harmonica players. They start bending notes on their harmonica. Now, I don't teach bending notes, one, because I'm not good at it, but two, it's very inexact science, and it does take usually a fairly competent harmonica player to bend those notes. And you don't have to. That's what this guy is for. Down measure 14. We're going to press in 3, 2, 3. And then we don't have to bend any notes. The machine does it for us. And sounds a little, I don't know, I think it makes us smarter musicians, not necessarily cooler musicians, to play it on this one. But this way, you get all the notes correct, in my mind, anyway. All right, let's play this. It's a little shorty guy again. Let's play all three verses. And again, as you're looking through and you're getting comfy with the lyrics, there are places where you might not play. So, for example, go to measure 11. Um, it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. That's the first time through. The second time, it's gambling man. So you might not play all fives. You might just play one five. Last time through, it's correct. And sin and misery. Um, and then, but measure 12, the last time through, there's just a single draw three, but the words are in the, so you might draw two threes real quick. Okay, so again, if you know the lyrics, it's probably just going to be natural for you to add in a few extra syllables. If you don't know the lyrics and you're reading along and you're like, oh, there's two syllables there, just give it, a double. Or if you see one word, one syllable, and then some dashes after that, usually means, hey, I don't need to blow all the notes that it says. So three times through, and the last time you skip 15 and 16 and play 17. And two beat count in, draw three, and let's give it a try. 1, 2. There it is. Okay, guys. So short lessons during the week, Monday through Thursday, right? We want to give you a chance to go back through, take a look at the songs for the week, and play them on your own. Playing with me obviously makes you a better, faster, more magical player. But playing on your own solo work makes you a more in-depth, more competent, more all of the artistic side of stuff becomes much more easy to do when you're playing solo. And when we're playing duets, we have to agree that we're playing together at the same time. And so it's a different type of artistry. It's much more mathematical, I think. And so Tomorrow we play Simple Gifts, which is one of my favorite songs. Colorado Trail, also one of my favorite songs, and Over the Rainbow. Tomorrow is Over the Rainbow. We'll give you a workout, so definitely take a moment to look at that this week. And then I will see all of you tomorrow. Some of you I'll see later today. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Remember, go out and try to do a random act of kindness for somebody. Try to be safe. Try to practice. That's what you're supposed to do for the next 15 minutes. And then you're right. You get a 15-minute practice session in for free every day. And then practice. Oh, keep showing up. That's the big key, right? There's 17 of you here. That means 15 of you are going to become great players, and 2 of you are going to want to be like, I don't know if I should go every day. And then you will stop advancing. And then if you are logged in, remember to press the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. It's helpful for us according to YouTube. And then I will see all of you tomorrow, or I will see you later today. Have a wonderful afternoon. Keep honking, and I will see you later. Let's see. Melissa says, what did I miss? Lost. What did I miss? Lost. What did I miss? Let's see. It depends on how lost you are, Melissa. If you've been missing for the last week or so, you've missed quite a bit, and probably you might want to double check if you have all of your followers on Twitter still. If you got lost in the middle of the last song, you only missed the tragedy of a young man going bad in the House of the Rising Sun. So I'm not sure which. Sandy, I'll see you later. Evelyn, hasta luego. Francis, sunny today. Yeah, it is sunny out there. It's supposed to be pretty nice. We're having a crummy weekend this weekend coming up, Francis. Better get outside and shake off the stink now so that we can have a nice, lovely weekend. And Marianne says, thank you. You're welcome. All right, guys, pulling the plug. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Don.